The message is loud and clear. Pole, steady, easy, one step at a time. And like they like to say, Rome was not built in one day. If you're going to the gym, don't rush to carry the heavy weights. Mbija nombotanga netuma dumbbell netumwe tuma weights diki so. Wozona wa improve wakuta groma weights akati remei. That's just the order of life. Pole, steady. Thank you so much for tuning into the hottest radio station. It is Star FM on a Monday, and I call this Monday Night Special. 3 hours that are very special, so dear to me, and I'm sure to you as well, as we sit back and we discuss business as well as faith matters. And then the last hour is a beautiful playlist always curated for your pleasure as we sign out of a Monday. So how's your weekend and all the other things that matter in your life? Many thanks to Ola 7 and Nyenge for the after drive. Always interesting to hear and to sort of just plug into their conversations on the after drive. And of course, tomorrow is promising to be an exciting one. So yeah, it is another edition of the Entrepreneurs Lounge. Now, before we get in to our discussion tonight, I'd just like to remind you that we have a special Entrepreneurs live production that will be happening at the Holiday Inn, and that's happening on the 1st of May. That's next Monday. We are not in the studio, but we are broadcasting live from the Holiday Inn. That's where we will be experiencing the Holiday Inn hospitality, and it is a live audience. And so if you want to be a part of that as well, we already have people that have registered for it. It is absolutely free, but it's an opportunity to network. It's an opportunity to meet and network and just, have a good time at the same time, expand our capacity, expand our worldview. And we will be led by marketplace evangelist, and that's Windros Chifarimba, as we'll be talking about building transgenerational wealth. Kuvakanaka vakomana ndo nyaya dzakanaka manje, nyaya dzekuvakanaka dzakanaka, kwete ngofunga bread and butter issues, kungofunga kuti mangwana tikudya chibusiness ringoita kuti uite mari yekudya mangwana. Harisi bhizimisi, tikuda business rinosara richichengeta vana vako nevazukuru vako. That's what we're looking at, and that's the sort of conversation that we will be having. And so do make sure that you register and be a part of this one here. Limited seating now. We have a few seats that are remaining, so if you want a seat as well, like I said, absolutely free. Would love to see you. Would love to get questions. Would like to get up and close with you, and together move our level to another level. Definitely, I like that. So if you want to be a part of this one here, the number to get in touch on right now is 0772 767 693. Do you allow me to repeat that? Let me repeat that number again: 0772 767 693. And of course, let us know who you are, what you do, and we will definitely register you so that you can be a part of our first outside the studio broadcast. It is an outside broadcast, and it is happening at the Holiday Inn on the 1st of May. But you have to register, and it is free. But of course, as it is free, you will also take care of your meals as well. And the Holiday Inn is giving us special meals beginning at $15 and going upwards. So do make sure that you also come ready just to enjoy swallowship, just to enjoy as we fellowship, as we learn, and as we talk about building transgenerational wealth. Kuvakanaka tishingo itase tishingo jikira, so absolutely free. So do make sure that you subscribe to that one. Once again, the number is 0772 767 693, and this is Holiday Inn Hotel in Harare, May 1, 2023. Thank you very much. And so 3 hours, what are we doing tonight? Let's start with the last hour. It is a playlist, and it's always a special playlist in the last hour. So do stay with me as I will make sure that you feel good as you move into a Tuesday. Second hour, Faith on Trial. Now tonight is going to be interesting because it's going to be me and you. We're talking about when let me see how best to say this. Because I feel I need to say it right. Second hour, we're looking at let's see how best I can say it. we're looking at when religion promised and failed to deliver, right? When religion promised and failed to deliver. It's an open discussion on experiences we've all had. We've all been in pursuit of answers to life's challenges that were never fulfilled. How did you deal with zero results after being told that your healing or your prosperity or your success was going to come and it didn't come? And the prophet and the man of God was so, even but how did you deal with that? So we're looking at our personal experiences, and now we get into the Entrepreneurs Lounge, and I have with me in the studio from Oyos, from Zimhost, the CEO Pearson Favai, as well as the communications manager Charles, to continue to expand and to discuss on the chatbot. And you can catch us on the Star FM Facebook page as well. Do come through, like and share comments, ask questions, and be a part of this as we make sure we upgrade you as an entrepreneur to make sure that you are relevant in the times we're living in, because I know that Zimos believe that, you know what, if you don't move with technology, let me start by welcoming the CEO, Mr. Favai. How are you doing?
I'm great, RK. Thank you so much, and thank you for having us.
It's good, man. I'm realizing that by the day, there is no question that I cannot deal with. There is no situation that I cannot deal with, and that's really exciting. You know, I have situations. I have so many things I want to sort of, research or project, or and it's just so easy. You know, I don't know whether I should thank you or thank God. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure which way to go. You know, what do you think?
Well, some would say it's an advantage, a disadvantage. Mainly when you look at people saying that it's promoting laziness. So
it's promoting what?
Laziness.
What is that? The chatbot?
Well, that's what people would say.
Wow.
But if you think about it, though, revolution that's taking place over the decades is exactly doing that.
Yeah.
Because for you to travel to go somewhere in Etsoka, now you just get on a bus, no driver. Where you used to have to communicate with someone, you use a phone. So everything's just changing. So in a way, laziness is basically the evolution of what? Of AI.
Can we say it's laziness though?
Well,
it's smartness, or it's working smart.
But I'm just saying to those critics,
some people feel like it's promoting a lazy culture.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness!
Say that, but
oh my gosh,
that's the way to look at it.
Oh my goodness,
that's not the case.
So tonight we will talk about the advantages and disadvantages, therefore, of the chatbot. Okay, the advantages and the disadvantages. And there, Charles, he's already started to sort of give us the lazy aspect of the chatbot, to say I don't know ini ndotofunga kuti ndochi manje ndo. Yeah, so where do we start? Do we start with the disadvantages that people have sort of been citing out? And of course, come through on WhatsApp and share with us as well. What do you think are some of the disadvantages of the chatbot? Yeah.
I feel like, thank you once again, RK, for having me. I feel like this debate is a two-sided type of aspect. And inarodza Cristiano na Miss as better.
Hey, idzo dzotokora tonaano akudongora nepamawinda
very good. As very archaic, people always critique, people always embrace. It all depends on your level of understanding of what's being brought to the table, and you being a human being who's not AI, to just kind of disseminate. Let me take what's right from this platform, let me take what's wrong, let me just weigh out the pros and cons and see how best it benefits me as an individual. I think pretty much that's the angle I would weigh upon in terms of the question you've asked. But to make it interesting, I actually thought we could even ask the bot itself.
Oh.
Yeah, we can do that. We ask the bot the question and we see how it responds.
Oh, wow.
While we continue this discussion, I think it will make it very interesting for even the listeners out there who just want an insight on both parties.
Okay.
So we can even ask the chatbot to generate disadvantages and advantages as well. While we discuss it, we trip aside.
Okay. Yeah.
And remember that every user gets free questions or free 3 credits to ask their questions.
Okay.
It's like a sort of register, however. It's a matter of just calling out the number RK, and they'll be able to just send their questions, 3 questions for free.
All right. Okay. So tonight we want to sort of look at the pros and the cons. We want to look at the advantages and the disadvantages of the chatbot, which is like the new revolution, so to say. Yeah. Like you said it. And the number to come through or to save in your phone is +263 785.
Sorry, 071. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Gosh. All right. Where am I getting this number from? Oh, there is the number. 0712 985 427, right? That's the chatbot number, right? That's the number we've been talking about. 0712 985 427. And you save that number and then ask a question. The question that we would like for you to ask as well on the other side, ask the chatbot, Ivunzeo, because like we said, this is a platform where you ask any question. You can ask questions that are emotionally related. How do I make up? I've messed up in my relationship. How do I make up with my wife or with my girlfriend? Or how do I make custard pudding? Or how do just any question, anything. And I know humanity is very inquisitive. We've got so many questions. So the number once again is 0712 985427. Put that number and ask the questions, the advantages and disadvantages of using the chatbot. Yeah. All right. Okay. So in here, what are we gonna wait for the responses, or you've already got the answers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The answers, we already got answers, right? So
no, that's how quick it is. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed that. I mean, look, the experience is what. Whenever I'm plugging into anything, I'm plugging into the experience. Mm-hmm. The experience is phenomenal because you ask before you even blink. If you're not careful, the answer is like it's
5
like
seconds.
You're like, what already? What time did you think about this? So I think it's a really crazy revolution, which is definitely changing the game. Mm-hmm. And unlike other platforms where you ask questions and then you have to wait, and then maybe you have to go through step 1,
exactly.
Step 2.
Buffering.
Step 3, step 9.
Not only that, Fungawati, some of these places where you have to ask questions, you have to use your data bundle. So you have to go on Google, or on the internet. You have to use your laptop.
Yeah.
But with this chatbot, you're just doing all this on WhatsApp. So in other words, you're just using your WhatsApp bundle. Whether we're taking 10 megabytes. That'll do the trick for you. 0712985427 is the number. I see a couple of questions like pay your number. Okay, so that is the number. So we're going to be talking about the advantages and disadvantages of hanging out on the chatbot in a bit. Oliver Mtukudzi. So tonight we are still continuing to talk about AI. We're still talking about the chatbot and how it can also be complementary to your lifestyle as an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, you need certain certain platforms, certain assistance. I'm trying to find the best, certain tools. Yeah, tools. I think the word I was looking for is tools. Yeah, Charles, what do you think? Tools is what I wanted to say, and I feel like this is a tool that you need to use for you to be effective and to make sure that everything is moving fine. So tonight we're looking at the advantages and disadvantages of a chatbot. Do join us on our Facebook page as well, Star FM, and and share with us your thoughts and your comments as well. Who's going to share? Let's look at what the advantages.
Yeah, sure. Do I preempt the discussion? Maybe the human minds it's something more, I don't know, advanced or developed to share, or I can just go the chatbot way and just share what the chatbot.
Yeah. Please give us the chatbot position.
All right. So apana bandapo are 6 advantages, right? Mm-hmm. So number 1 has cost savings. Chatbots can automate customer service tasks, reducing the need for human labor and resulting in cost savings.
Okay.
Laziness here and I'll try to explain a bit. Which perhaps maybe no, technology makes us become lazy, but then at the end of the day you also need to realize there's a difference between becoming lazy and also advancing your contribution to society through using this technology anyway. Just because you've decided to up the skill a bit doesn't mean it means you're working smarter. We've been saying this for the longest time.
That for me is the key word. That for me is the key word.
So we're working smart and we're also saving at the end of the day. Number 2, improved customer experience. Chatbots can provide a more personalized and efficient customer experience. They can answer customer questions quickly and accurately, reducing wait times and improving customer satisfaction.
Okay.
Number 3, increased productivity. Chatbots can automate mundane tasks, freeing up employees to focus on more important tasks. Number 4, accessibility. Chatbots are available 24/7, allowing customers to get answers to their questions anytime, anywhere. Number 5, scalability. Chatbots can scale quickly to meet customer demand without the need for additional human resources. And then number 6, data collection. Chatbots can collect valuable customer data, which can be used to improve customer service and product offerings.
I think they're all clear, but we may need to expagorate, delineate or elucidate, so that delineate, elucidate, expagorate, baba. Let's break it down a little bit. I think for me, I like the fact that it talks about is it convenience, and it's a resource. It's your resource that you have with you anytime. Way back, and things have moved. Way back, whenever we were looking for information, we'll go to the library, and would go and research and things like that. And now you're in the commuter omnibus, baba, and instead of sitting in there and idling and just arguing with the windy and things like that, and you can actually be doing a bit of research. So look, it's I don't know. It's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. I don't know. It's
amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's
true that, man. Okay, so I was gonna say, when you talk about resourcefulness and the efficiency and the help that it gives, and like what Charles said, that it gives you time to focus on other things. Think about parents right now with these color things that are happening right now. I mean, every parent is crying, makhala atonesa moto, I have to rush home to find out research and to find out data ndi kwanise ku research on Google and so forth, so many things. And but with this kind of a platform, now what it means is you can just paste your questions in there, get all the resources that you want. You're able to easily educate your kids, guide them through. That gives you more time to now focus on whatever you want to do. So in terms of business, we'll consider a lot of things, because the oil sport is doing everything for you. All you have to do is just put your question in there. And like we discussed last time, Guti, sometimes it's the way that you ask the questions. It's not just like one simple statement, because that will just give you a basic answer. You can basically make sure that your question is quite detailed. In other words, you get a proper detailed answer. You can even say, for example, whatever question you ask, you can actually specify, Gutizo, give me the answers in point form, or give me 10 points or 10 replies, like what Charles just asked right now. Papi, are those 6 advantages? If you wanted, you'd have said, give me 20 advantages. It will give you exactly those 20 advantages, So it's basically how you get to ask your questions, and to give you exactly what you're looking for. If you say, give me a 200-word essay on this topic, or a business plan in 500 words, it will reply you that within 30 seconds. Yeah. So if you go to my parents, say how helpful this is. My credits or more questions when they exhaust the free question that they get the very first time that they subscribe, by simply saving the number and asking the question on WhatsApp, and that's it.
Fantastic. Let's see. What do I have here? There's no question here. All right, so I want questions that are coming from you as well as we talk about the advantages and disadvantages of the chatbot. 28 minutes past 9. Stand by for Faith on Trial. Tonight we get up and close and we talk about when religion failed to provide solutions and answers. Promises and promises. Prophets, pastors, nganga sangomas tell you it's going to happen and it didn't happen. How did you deal with that? How do you deal with that?
I hope I find you well. This is the Marketplace Evangelist Windros Shifarimba with the Business Inspirational Thought of the Week. Entrepreneurship is an art of solving people's problems at a profit. And profit is a fruit of laboring, and there are 3 dimensions of laboring, namely spiritual, physical, and mental. And how one masters the art of engaging and synchronizing these 3 dimensions will determine how effective and successful they become in their entrepreneurial journey. And we want to look at these 3 aspects in detail. Number 1, spiritual laboring. As Africans, we are highly spiritual people, experts and gurus in spiritual laboring. We labor spiritually in various ways. Some labor through prayer and fasting. Some labor through traditional rituals and ceremonies. We stand tall when it comes to spiritual laboring compared to all other races on earth. Yet we are the poorest. Unbeknown to most of us is that spiritual dimension of laboring is not in the equation of world creation. That's why we are the poorest. Number 2, physical dimension of laboring. No matter how much you pray and think, without putting your hands to work, you never produce anything. Physical laboring is the catalyst that brings the fruit of spiritual and mental laboring into tangible products and services. Dreams and ideas, they become a reality through diligence and hard work. If physical laboring is going to be a profitable venture, we have to work hard in a smart way. Number 3, mental laboring. It is a practice through putting our minds to work and enhanced through creative and critical thinking. Without mental laboring, man is guaranteed of little profit, no matter how much he labors spiritually and physically. Prayers and hard work alone, without creativity and innovation, will never take Africa out of poverty. Let's strike a balance in our laboring. You can get in touch with me on 0772 767693, 0772 767693.
Wow. Okay. Mapanzo say apa mashef. Hands munamato awu siriwo unonza success but munhu unofana kushanda, you must work. I think that's true. You know, we've had a season where men of God have made promises, have said to people, you know, come I pray for you and things will happen. On this show we don't encourage that. We encourage that you work. Because if you don't work, azubudi.
You know, recently, was it on the news about 2 days ago? Kenya, kune this pastor akawadza vanhu kuti don't eat, and with the objective of I don't know, going to heaven. And vanhu vacho vakatongofa vese. I'm sure you heard about it.
Objective kwenda kudenga.
Yeah, kwenda kudenga. And
wow.
You know, so yeah, sometimes unfana uzifungiro, you know, using your own brain on what to do.
All right, 22 minutes to 10 is the time. I've got a question here from Black Moses Highfield Jim, and says, Chairman Black Moses says, so what is critical, major or outstanding difference between Google and I'm sure with the chatbot?
Okay, I can take that. So with Google, when you search for information, what it does, Google basically get answers from different sources. You list potential answers to suit your question. Now, in other words, you find that if the listing that will appear on Google might not be the exact choices that you want. In other words, you'd have to obviously scroll through. Whereas with the OyosBot or these chatbots, it basically goes and extracts the right answer that you want. You're talking about that one answer for that specific question that you're looking for. So just like I said, if you, for example, ask Utizo, give me 10 advantages of ABC, it will give you exactly those 10 advantages in point form. Unlike on Google, if you say so, you might not necessarily get that information, or find out that information. And then in terms of technicality and on the financial aspect, like we said, with Google, you have to obviously have data bundles to actually go and browse through and so forth. Whereas this one, you're doing it all on WhatsApp. Yeah, just using your WhatsApp bundle.
Awesome. Awesome. What else is there? What else is there to respond to? Okay, someone wants the number 0712985427. Now, when you talk about essays as well, the issue of references, Charles, does it give references, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. AI is a broad aspect of life. It does pretty much everything and anything you want it to do. It's a personalized service in as much as it can be used for many other business-related, academic-related, social-related aspects, right? So that being said, yes, the chatbot can generate answers for you and my references. But then what I want to say now, given that question you've asked, is the same river that you can get 10,000 fish from one fisherman is the same river that a fisherman can go into and fish and not get any fish at all. In retrospect, what I'm trying to say is it's how you ask the bot the question that you want to ask it.
Okay.
The more accurate the question, the more accurate the response. This is why I always keep telling you every time I come here, Kuti. Usazonyora kuti, give me 10 business ideas for selling cobra. Unowana dziri nyoka. Awane iri flow polish. Cobra is flow polish. The minute you're able to discern this message that I'm trying to put across, is the more easy it's going to become to use the bot. Many students face this challenge and they always hit our inquiries number trying to ask, no, but I've asked it to give me references but not give me no. It needs to be an accurate set of questions that will give you an accurate set of responses, because like Pearson said, it's a very personalized kind of service. Yasiana nepa Google pe kuti nungoti give me a song. Yongokupa song. No. You need to be specific in what you want so that it kind of generates the response based on what you want, Iwewe as the individual, not what it has as the bot.
Okay, so somebody comes who says, "Hey guys, I've exhausted my, my credits, and akujisina ndikuda kuvunza ndine mvunzo jawi, but ndastika manje ndoita saying."
Okay. So we give 3 free questions or 3 free credits to to ask your questions. So once you exhaust those, the platform itself on WhatsApp actually tells you that you've exhausted your credits, and you can choose any of the packages to make a payment. So it will list within WhatsApp itself 4 packages. The list being a 900 bond for 10 more questions, and the payment is all done within WhatsApp itself. So like I said, we're sticking the user experience within WhatsApp. So you don't have to worry about my data bundles kuno buda outside WhatsApp kuno browser kutenge my bundles nechichi. No, it's all being done within WhatsApp. So once you choose the option that you want to pay, or the package that you want to pay, it will ask for your EcoCash number. If you don't have an EcoCash number, you're using Telecel, Net1, or the number you're using in EcoCash, you can enter your friend's number and EcoCash, of course, Watara9. And then the normal thing happens, it will prompt a pop-up to that number, or your friend's number, or your number, and all you have to do is just confirm by entering your PIN. And once the payment is done, it's all automated. Like I said, we're promoting AI, so everything is automated. We don't need to be there. You don't need to say star 1512 us. No, it's all done within WhatsApp. Once you do that, it's paid. You get your 10 credits all within a few seconds, and you continue asking your questions. Not a problem. The highest package going for about 19,000, and you get like what?
Like 125?
Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah.
17 minutes to 10, and I think if you're not yet, accessing information on a platform we call the chatbot, Natty O definitely has an answer for you in his new song. This one is a brand new jam coming through from Natty O, and he says, "Makanonoka, mrukutononoka, atosaririra kana uchiri kumbongwapa ngwapa uchitsvaga information mazuva anayo uri businessman. We want to just round up and talk about online stores, where we're talking about this last week, that we're in a global village and you need to put your wares, you need to put your products online now. Pearson, are you going to be able to just give us a quick run on online stores?
Okay, sure, yeah.
So we're talking about revolution and the way things are evolving, to make things easier. Work smart, like you always say. Back in the days, creating stores or getting a web developer to design a store for you, like coming to us, for example, would cost you a fortune. So getting an online store with payment gateways integrated, like your PayPal, your EcoCash, your ZimSwitch, and so forth, would cost you a fortune. So what we've done, we've come up with a marketplace online platform that allows you as a business user to create a store completely free. The only thing that you pay afterwards is just the monthly hosting and maintenance of your emails and the store itself, which is just $10 per month. So you create the store completely free by simply going to the website, which is www.oyos.co.zw. That's OYOS, which stands for Own Your Online Store. But now we've gone a step further as of last week. So what we've done is, listening to the cries of Zimbabweans in terms of data issues, which is where the Oyos bot came in. We understand that it's, as much as you can get a free online store by simply going to that website that I just gave, people are struggling to sometimes, have data. So we've taken the user experience onto WhatsApp. So in other words, now you can create the stores on via WhatsApp. I'll give you the number that you send your inquiries to. So by simply saving the following number, you are able to send a message and just simply say hi. The bot will then say to you, welcome to Oyos Online Stores. Can I start by taking your email, then your name, your first name, your surname, the WhatsApp number to send the notifications to, and then to ask you the name of the store that you want to create. Yeah, and once you send that name, within 30 seconds, within WhatsApp itself, it will auto create that store for you, and it will give you the links and the password to the store to log in, admin logins, the email, and all that. And within 30 seconds, you are able to access that store on the platform, on the website. So everything is now being done through WhatsApp. What we're working on, effectively by next week, or hopefully next week or next week but one, you should be able to also browse all the products of all these stores that are being created. In other words, be able to browse all the categories, see the pictures, the prices, ordering online on all the platforms, on all the stores that have been created on this Oyos platform. But at the moment, you are still able to do so by simply going to the web version, which is your oyos.co.zw. So please do go ahead and start creating your stores. Remember, you get 7 days free trial. In other words, you're able to say hi to the following number and you could create your store for 7 days. It comes integrated with your PayPal, your EcoCash, your Telecash, your ZimSwitch, MasterCard, Visa card, and it's a click of a button. So the number that you send your queries to is 0788 234 679. The number once again is 0788 234 679. So create your stores there. Tomorrow in the office, for those that have been that are going to face challenges, our guys will be able to help you with any setup that you need, especially when it comes to maybe customizing and updating the products, because remember, these stores will come as default. So if you want to upload different products according to what you're selling, our guys in the office will guide you through, but you should be able to do it on your own and get a user manual as well.
Thank you very much. If anybody wants to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
Well, we have so many contact numbers right now. So for the chatbot, any queries and questions, it's 0785 955 747. You can always get in touch with us on 0771 111 222 as well, or use online. Facebook us, Instagram us. We are available 24/7. We will cater for any questions and any contributions that you may have regarding owning your online store.